Good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughan for Sam's Sports Report. Today we've got 4 baseball games. Top story in Kansas City, Royals will play the Yankees. Key players for that series is Bobby Witt Jr., catcher Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Giancarlo Stanton. Royals series is tied at 1. First pitch from Kansas City for the first time in 9 years from the playoffs. 6:08 TBS True TV Max. Clark Schmidt will go for the Royal Yankees and Seth Lugo will go for the Royals. Again, first pitch 6:08 from Kauffman Stadium. Starting lineup for the Royals. Yankees haven't released it yet. Batting first, Michael Massey. Batting second, playing shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Batting third and playing DH, Vinny Pasquantino. Catching Salvador Perez. Batting fifth and playing first base, Julio Gurriel. Batting seventh and playing left field, MJ Melendez. Batting eighth and playing third base, Mikel Garcia. Batting eighth and playing right field, Adam Frazier. And batting ninth and playing center field, Kyle Isbell. For the Tigers and Cleveland Guardians, players to watch out for: Spencer Torkelson, Terry Sweeney, Parco Meadows, Will Vest, Jason Flory, Riley Green. Here is the 408 game. Phillies key players: Alex Bregman, Yordano Diaz. Phillies key players: Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Nick Castellanos. Some Mets players to watch out for: Francisco Lindor, second baseman Jose Iglesias, first baseman Pete Alonso. It'll be Robert Suarez and Jose Quintanto. Game time 4:08 and 5:08 Eastern. For the Dodgers and Padres, it'll be Kyle Hoskins, Devon Salon, Xavier Bogaerts, second baseman Fernando Tatis, who was the one who had the 2-run homer in big game 1, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, Andy Page, Chris Taylor. Game times at 7:03. Now let's look at all those game scores from last night. And 6-5 Padres over Dodgers. And the lower series plays at home. The lower seed plays at home, which means the New York Yankees will play Kansas City at home. Detroit Tigers will play the Cleveland Guardians. Detroit Tigers to host, Mets to host the Phillies, and San Diego Padres to host the Dodgers. Now in college football. So Missouri gave up when it was 10-0 on a penalty by Mizzou on a legal formation. They also had a pass interference that was called back. Meanwhile, Missouri's team quit on it there. They absolutely quit. Here's Eli Drinkwitz. More on that. You can't just quit on a team. Your attitude, it matters. Luther Burden showed a poor attitude, and so did the rest of the Missouri team, which speaks something about that. And he's paid too much money to have his team pull out and crybaby outburst. That's Sam Vaughan Smack. They play UMass, and they look for a good performance against them before they play Auburn on the
Start with an opening statement from Coach. Yeah, just a really poor performance by my football team, and it starts with me, and I apologize to our fans. It's my responsibility for us to be better, and that the start of the first half, not being able to convert third downs, not being able to stop them on third down, ultimately the difference in the game. So with that, I'll open up for questions.
Now on to the mental health story. We're going to talk about CTE, which we have done a lot in the last couple weeks. We continue to talk about the Gradian helmet. We continue to find new articles. The equipment, the caps attached to the, providing a layer of padding and foaming. Additionally, the equipment has been regularly in practice NFL teams since 2022. Jonathan Taylor, running back for the Colts. Now a handful of players are wearing the helmets in games. NFL signs back in April, according to manufacturers, caps are reduced the impact of concussion by 33% and nearly by 50% based on data collection. In the past 2 years, Olivia Coops shows the love of San Francisco 49ers. Christian McCaffrey recovers from an injury. Los Angeles Rams Puka Nuka decisions significantly injury to wear the hat. The caps are a little practice, particular top of the helmet, but is undoubtedly it is for safety benefits. New England Patriots Jabari Peppers, who trailed win over the Cincinnati Bengals, has been the first player to wear the legal Gradian caps. It really does those guys who are coming out of incidents and people told Athletic, but I don't feel anything with it. So like a lot of players, I am for those who where you might see a guy coming and an incident, contact to your head, Pepper said, but I don't really feel anything with it. So Peppers added, the temperature had been warmer and operated a wear to sleeve to go over the cap, blocking out the holes, leads to increase in players' temperature. Other players have worn it. Steelers offensive lineman James Daniels and Indianapolis Colts Kalen Green, safety Robert Thomas was at Tennessee. I can't mess around with this anymore, Wiley said, so I have to wear the cap. Due to the fact that concussions in the NFL, Pilotus downplaying it in 1956 banded helmets initially by defenders, although rules have become a lot stricter of the games. Back in 2013, NFL reached 765 agreement with 4,500 former players after the league sued on the grounds they have been missed over long term of dangerous injuries while playing. If the players that are getting hurt are wearing the helmets, why aren't the healthy players? Because they're going to get hurt too. That's Sam Vaughan Sports and Sam Vaughan Mental Health Day.
Kevin Snead, pass is intercepted.
Snead has died at the age of 32. Snead was found overnight by Austin police, but they say they do not.
This was the bone-crushing hit from Markel Martin in the 2010 Cotton Bowl that those close to Jevin Snead said he was never the same afterwards. Jevin Snead was born in San Angelo, Texas, and was about 6 years old when his father first realized his son was a gifted athlete. And as any loving father would do for his son, Jalen Snead would make the trips driving his son across the state of Texas to various sports camps. By the time Jevin was 10, his Little League coaches clocked his arm at 62 miles per hour, indicating the kid had a really strong arm. Yet the youngster was more interested in football, as football meant everything to him.